Many hard-fought battles secured the Bishopric of Montenegro, the region of Herzegovina, in which Nikanor wrongly put a Muslim governor on its control. But now, with a native Montenegrin in its governorship, the people of Mostar were again welcoming of their alliance with Cetinje. This new position of Nikanor as governor of Mostar would show the type of quality that he possessed as a leader. With Herzegovina secured by the Montenegrins, the Venetians sieging Dubrovnik felt secure to finalize their assault against the city, defeating their army and capturing the city. The ringleaders of the Ottoman alliance were executed, while its population was treated fairly, making Dubrovnik fold into Venetian influence. Back at Cetinje, Pahomije began upgrading his military, constructing new barracks to recruit and train the Dini from Ottoman lands that were quite happy in joining the Montenegrin ranks. Reaching winter of that same year, two old Ottoman generals, Hasan and Khadreddin, known for the siege of Cetinje years early, were at it again, sieging Mostar along with a small Ottoman army commanded by Hisal. The Venetian noble Emilio Giustiniani supported Nikanor in this battle, making him confident enough to sally forth from the walls of the city. The Venetians commanded the battle, beginning the assault on the enemy with their heavy infantry and cavalry, while the Montenegrins supported. The Ottomans had on their side European mercenaries, but the combined effort of the Allied force pushed them back. Hasan and Khadreddin fell to their deaths against Emilio and his German cavalry, while Hisal never engaged in the battlefield. This costly defeat made the Ottomans sue for peace with Montenegro, leading to the Treaty of Belgrade of 1577. In 1578, with the Peace of Belgrade underway, Pahomije issued the construction of stone walls in Cetinje, knowing very well that the Ottomans would soon come back for revenge. Nikanor also started developing the infrastructure of Mostar, like the construction of war stables to feed and keep his horses. That year, it had been the most peaceful in Montenegro for the last decade, with conflict only occurring in the north of Bosnia, where the Venetians sieged the city of Banja Luka, but they were defeated by its governor, Numan Faisal. By 1579, Pahomije Komanin was a local hero, respected by his people and neighbors. Many ancillaries he had under him, and although he was Christian, he had a witch of dark art in secret to help him against any type of curses that his enemies might have thrown against him. Also, under the curtain was a slave master that conducted in secret slave trade with certain Ottoman officials. That money would help Montenegro with the manufacturing of muskets and bullets to equip his tribesmen with the best equipment possible. Nearly 2 years passed since the Treaty of Belgrade, and the Ottomans resumed their attack on the Montenegrins. Numan Faisal, successful the previous year against the Venetians, was ordered to attack Mostar. Nikanor's spies warned him of the incoming attack, and he, without Venetian aid, began to fear for his life and fled the city, running into the mountains. The Montenegrin assembly was shocked by this turn of events and were not able to raise their troops on time. So Pahomice relied on mercenaries to relieve Mostar. The first Montenegrin line was comprised of Austrian, Bohemian, and Swiss mercenaries, with the second line made of Dini light infantry and crossbowmen, while the reserve contingents of the third line were made of Sedinje citizen militia and the Prince-Bishop's retinue. The enemy cavalry harassed the Turks' position, making them rearrange their formation, allowing for Pahomice to find a proper place for his army. Seeing that their enemy had outflanked them, the Ottomans quickly attacked the Montenegrins, so that they could not find rest in their new high position. Heavy infantry and cavalry clashed against the mercenary line, causing great casualties. Numan Faisal, knowing of the incoming garrison of Mostar, put a small force to block them, so that they could not group with Pahomice. But seeing that his losses were beginning to mount, and that the enemy had better position, Numan began an orderly retreat back to Bosnia. The fourth battle of Mostar was concluded with Pahomice once again achieving victory. Now, he went in pursuit of Nikanor, who had been shown his true colors, and then imprisoned him, bringing him back to Sedinje to be locked up in the eastern dungeons for treason and cowardice. Now, with the bishopric without a proper successor, the Montenegrin assembly would have to discuss the issue and of its future in such an unsure position. Find out more on the next chapter in this other realm.